giving a big shout out to my Brody J Harvin and letting everyone know it's Brody's over everything.
Brody's on three. Brody's on three. 1, 2, 3. Brody's. Alright, Up North Talk Podcast. We are back with Season 2, the official Season 2. You are now rocking with your boy Jay Harvin. Here is my brand new co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
What it do, It's your boy, D-Banks. That's all y'all need to know, man. Y'all know me.
You know, we called it Up North Talk Podcast, so it's only right that my co-host be from somebody up north. He's currently up there in West Bubba Waldorf. I shouldn't say all that. No, hey, all right. He in Maryland. He in Maryland. We can't
Sorry.
We
the geographical location was still a tad bit off, but we'll take it.
Yeah, he gonna have y'all all the way out there in what's that? Chesapeake Beach.
Yeah, man. I'm out here in the sticks. You have to go across
2 bridges to get to him.
I'm out here in the sticks. But don't get me fucked up though. I'm still from up north. DC, Maryland. PG County.
You already know.
Born and raised in DC area, so y'all ain't gonna get that normal DC slang talk from me though. Ain't gonna be too many mo's.
Hey, mo's.
Yeah, ain't gonna be too many of those. You might get a couple on mothers though, because that's just embedded.
For sure. Let's go ahead and kick it off. Season 2, you know, I wanted to switch it up. Try not to copy too much of what's out there already, but we're gonna play a game. Y'all, it's familiar to y'all, but we're going to try and switch it up a little bit. We're going to go in a little bit detail with these choices y'all going to have to make. All right? The game is called Get With This or That. And we just going to give you 2 options. You're going to go with one. You're going to tell us why. That's it. We're going to debate it regardless. And I'm going to go with one of the most top 2 picks that I have to see it happen in order for this to really be solidified. Because they going to debate all day. Chris Brown or Usher? Tell me why.
I'm just telling you right now, this arguably might be the best one. There's only one other one on the list that I think can compete with this one.
Yeah.
But for this argument right here, Chris Brown or Usher?
You have to tell me why too, bro.
All right, bro. I'm gonna go Breezy, man.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna go Breezy, and it's probably gonna be not so much showing my age a little bit, but I watched him grow.
Right.
I didn't get to watch Usher grow. You know, when Usher first came out, we weren't really into music like that. We kind of caught on the bitter end and then backtracked. You know, went back to his older shit. With Chris, okay. I literally watched this nigga grow from fucking Run It all the way up here to Percocets and Molly. I mean, that's not the name of the song, but...
Debatable lyrics. I heard it was Robitussin.
Yeah, fucking Robitussin. I don't know why this shit got me so lazy right now. Can't do Percocets and Molly.
Yeah.
But
debatable.
Yeah. So that's why I'm going to go Chris. Now, even when it comes down to... the entertainment factor, I saw Chris perform several times. I kind of caught Usher on the latter end of his career. I just caught him this past summer at Something in the Water down here in DC with Pharrell. It wasn't what I expected an Usher performance to be. And again, That's no discredit to what Usher has done in his career. Just for me, I saw it late. So didn't give me that wow, I finally got to see Usher on stage. I mean, anytime you got to bring out 2 other artists to help you sing your songs because you can't hit the high note, you should probably accept the fact that you're on your way out. So that's my reason why I chose Breezy. Now, you sticking with the gang or you?
I'm a keep it simple. I'm going with Chris Brown.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna tell you why. Very simple. Performance, Chris Brown is winning. I'm sorry. He's outdancing Usher. Very easy. Singing, Usher is beating Chris Brown Very easy. He's already proved that with the tiny desk. All right.
Yep.
This is what does it for me. Usher don't have no mixtapes. All right. Chris Brown has mixtapes. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not discrediting Chris Brown because let me tell you, Chris Brown don't have a classic album. He don't have a classic album. He don't. I'm sorry. And he put out some shit. He don't have a classic. Usher's first 3 are fucking classics.
Classics.
Okay?
Hands down.
What is going to kill it is Chris has more mixtape stuff.
Okay.
He's also on more features. Usher don't really do features like that. He didn't even really do features like that for real.
Yeah, he
Chris
just started
gonna do a
doing them a few
feature.
years ago.
So, I'm sorry. Ladies, if y'all mad, it's cool. Y'all gonna have to debate your mama. But I'm giving it to Chris Brown.
All right.
All right. Who? Let me see on this list. I don't want to go in order. Let's go. I don't want to do number 2 because I feel like that's more street. I don't think everybody gonna really agree with that one.
I mean, number 3, I told you that's like the second, probably could have been the first big debate.
I think that's the only one that makes sense. Like them two.
Yeah.
Maybe Jay-Z in there. But
right. But we've done that one. I mean, that one's been done for ages.
Let's go with the obvious. Let's go Nicki Minaj and Cardi.
All right.
Let's go with that.
You go first. Who you got?
I am gonna I'm gonna have to go Nicki.
Okay.
I gotta go Nicki. I don't really care. Because one, they're females. I'm not discrediting the females, but I'm just saying they gonna have some writers. All right, so let's just take that out of there. All right, we don't care. I'm going more so performance and hits. Performance, I have to give it to Cardi. Cardi gonna fucking go out there and she gonna do what she do. She was a stripper, so you feel me?
Right.
She gonna do what she used to.
It's visually
We've seen Nicki twerk. It's cringy as hell.
It's just the worst thing to watch.
Just ask for nothing.
Yeah.
Legit ask for nothing.
God,
But if
I
we
was so
talking
disappointed.
hits, all right, Nicki is going to wash anybody you put in front of her. Anybody. And you can take whatever phase or era Nicki you want.
And on that note, I second you.
Washed.
I second you with this
washed.
one. It's Nicki for me for literally some of the exact same reasons. I mean, Nicki's body of work is untouchable. And you even got to go back to mixtape Nicki. Don't leave her out, because mixtape Nicki was a dog for that era.
Facts.
Mixtape Nicki was a dog. Performance-wise, I will always choose to see lovely Cardi B on stage. And sorry, fans, y'all may not know, listeners, I am one of the biggest Nicki fans there is. Like, I mean, I rushed to the store and bought Pink Print. That's how much of a fan I was back when we had to buy CDs. Y'all young niggas, y'all know about that shit.
Fellas, I don't know what to say about that, because I did not rush to the store to get no fucking Pink Print.
I ran to the store.
Bootlegged it.
Nope. I ran to the
bootlegged
store in Target and got Pink Print. All right. Now, whether or not I actually paid for that bitch, that's a whole other story. But I got Pink Print from Target.
5-finger discounts.
So Nicki wins over Cardi for me. Cardi on the stage all day. When it comes down to the two, if I had to choose whose concert I was going to, I'm definitely going to Cardi's concert. I could sing Nicki shit at home and rap that shit in the car. Cardi's going to put on the show. Cardi's going to give me my money's worth for actually having to leave the comfort of my house and go see somebody on stage. It's Nicki for me. For the discography, Cardi for me. For the performance.
Discography. You went with Cardi?
No, I went with Nicki for discography.
Oh, I was about to say.
Hell no.
I don't know, man. Cardi's first album.
Cardi's first album.
Up there.
It's nice. It's nice. It was well put together. They did their time. They took their time with that.
I don't think Nicki has a classic. You're the bigger Nicki fan. Let me say that. Does she have a classic in any of her?
Between Pink Print and Roman Reloaded.
Pink Print. That was her very first one.
Nah, Pink Print was number 2.
What was the very first one?
Or 3. First one was That don't get me wrong. I actually could be wrong. It might be Pink Print.
I think it was Pink Print.
Let me look. Albums.
Pink Print had Moment for Life, bro. That's it.
It did.
Pink Print had Moment for Life. I don't know if people even know how top tier that song was, bro.
Was Pink Friday first?
I think that's what it was.
Pink Friday's 2010. Pink Print was 2014. Yep.
So Pink Friday might have been the classic.
Yeah. Roman Reloaded. Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded is when she threw out some extra shit onto the album.
All right, so maybe it would come down to mixtape because they both had mixtapes, but I think Cardi only had one. I think
Cardi only had one.
And look, Nicki's first mixtape was
yeah.
All right, we gonna give it to Nicki. Sorry, Cardi. Who you got on here? Yeah, go ahead. You got it, bro. You got it.
So this one, if we do this, we've done this several times. This is gonna be a fun one. We're going with G Unit or Dipset. Now, I'm going with G Unit, and this was a hard one.
This
for
is
me.
hard.
This was a hard one for me because Dipset had a nice run, but during that G Unit era, no one failed.
Facts.
No one failed.
All first albums classics. Facts.
No one failed. Even Yayo came out of jail and didn't fail.
Facts. Woo! Oh! All right, I'm going G Unit. I gotta go G Unit. You right. You fucking right, bro.
Like,
Cam, Jewels and them, Jimmy, no classics.
No classics. Nice hits. They gave us, 1, 2, maybe even 3 good tracks.
They don't even have a classic song as a group. Together. They don't even got one.
Exactly.
Like, majority was either Cam and Jewels or Jewels and Jimmy.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
G-Unit got a video game.
A whole video game.
G-Unit had sneakers.
Yep.
They had wife beaters.
Fucking wife beaters.
Niggas made wife beaters cool. And they weren't even cool. They just put stripes on them. All right?
It's the same regular ass wife beater with a stripe on the collar.
They had the little low top. They had shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew.
This is back when they were trying to compete with the S. Carters.
Matter of fact, hold on, bro. I'm gonna do you one better. Hold on. Let me get a New York representative on the phone. Let me see. All right, never mind. We will not see.
Hold on.
I think he would have win. I think he would have win G Unit, bro.
You think so? Well, let me call a New Yorker real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, call a New Yorker, bro. Cause they gonna keep it 100 all the time. Put him on the speaky.
Cool.
You.
What's good?
Hey, what it do, my boy?
Same old shit.
All right. Hey, look, man, we having a little debate right now, and I had to get a New Yorker on the line. So I need you to settle this debate for us. G Unit or Dipset?
G Unit or Dipset?
And make sure to ask him why when he makes his decision.
Which
you're gonna go Dipset.
You're gonna go Dipset, and why? Why are you going Dipset?
I'm gonna go Dipset because that's Harlem and niggas was setting trends other than just rapping. You know what I mean? As far as New York was going, so niggas was doing way more shit than just rapping, and then that shit was hard. I mean, G Unit 50 was a wave, though. 50 was a wave, but I'm definitely going Dipset.
Okay.
All right. Now
I respect it.
From a music perspective, real quick. Musically, who was better, G Unit or Dipset?
Musically, I mean, well, we obviously got to go with G Unit because, they had way more fucking hits, as far as radio-wise and shit like that. So we got to go G Unit.
Okay.
I respect it.
They were more,
So overall, he
And
going
more,
Dipset across the board.
So overall, you're going Dipset across the board, but you will give G Unit the edge when it came down to the music.
Yeah. When it came to, this stuff, and 50 was way bigger than anybody in fucking Dipset.
Appreciate it. All right, my boy. I appreciate you for your insight. Thank you. Thank you from the New York side. All right.
All right, hold on. Let me try my guy again. I might have to FaceTime him. Let me call him. Let me see. Don't let me down, bro. Yeah. All right, hey, bro. We podcasting right now. We playing a game right now, and this question only made sense. I had to call you. I can debate my man all day, but I got to get your word. I'm gonna give you two choices. Pick one, and when you make your decision, you got to tell me why. Me and you already had this. We already had this discussion. All right, here we go. G Unit or Dipset?
G Unit.
All right, why?
First thing first. As a group, no other group has sold or have video games, show deals, or even create a generation. You know what I mean? Like, anytime you put on a G Unit song, like everybody and their mother know the song.
Right.
I mean, when's somebody's birthday? Who they play?
They play 50.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, they've said only have fashion. They've said brought fashion in the game,
Right.
but G-Unit they just have so much impact as a rap group over any other rap group. And plus, it's a New York. I mean, New York versus New York, but it's 50, man. It's 50 and G-Unit all day, man.
So they washing Dipset across the board.
First thing first, Cam can't say 50, even like with hooks or lyrics.
Facts.
Cam can't say 50.
Ding.
Not touching. I'll say Tim not touching Buck. I mean, I would say that Tim can't touch Buck. Definitely.
I'll give you that.
Banks. I mean, Joel's not touching Banks.
Mm-mm.
Even Yayo. Even I'll say Yayo too. Yayo could even smash.
Freaky.
Around,
Freaky.
all of them.
Facts.
So yeah, it's 50 them all the way, man.
All right, y'all heard it here first. My man from New York, Brooklyn to be exact. He said G Unit.
Hey, I'm with it.
All right,
I'm
bro.
with
I
it.
appreciate you, man. We gonna put you on the podcast, bro. Next New York question, I'm gonna call you. All right. All right,
I'm
there
with
it
it.
is. G
I'm with
Unit.
it.
I don't know. Your man said Dipset, but I think he said Dipset more so for the swag. I
He
don't
said
think
it was definitely the swag.
Okay,
It was
I don't
definitely
think
the
he really
swag.
went like performance.
Overall, yeah.
Yeah. I
Swag
respect it though.
wise,
I
yeah.
respect it because Dipset definitely did change the look of the culture.
Yeah.
They was doing the rock star shit, the True Religions, the fucking Pink, all that, bro.
Yeah, they were doing
I'll give
all
them
that.
They were probably one of the first like cool like rap groups.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they made the shit legit look cool. So G Unit all the way. Who
All
we
right,
got
so
on
you
this?
want to wrap this up with a banger?
Well, if we gonna wrap it up with a banger, I'm assuming you're going with one of the last two.
Yeah.
And if it's one of the last two, it has to be the last one.
Okay.
'Cause I feel like everyone already knows the first one.
Yeah, I was thinking the last one. Go ahead.
All right. Diddy or JD? This right here, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't get Chris Brown or Usher, this right here will be the best verses of all time. Of all time. It's sad that the best verses of all time right now was between two goddamn producers. Okay? Not even
Right.
artists.
Not
They
even
were
artists.
producers. That was the best verses. Right now, if this versus happens, this will be the most watched, the most ran back, the most debatable. This will be the one. And if this is the one, I don't give a fuck. All right? I'm going with JD. Okay? JD is washing Diddy. Easy. Very easy. All right? Now, all right, hear me. I'm going strictly because remember, this is different. All right? This is different. They're not really. Diddy's a performer, so he probably gonna get him on that, right? That's just what he's always been doing. The flashy, all that shit. Diddy gonna get that. He a little razzle dazzle anyway. But we talking hits, all right? And if y'all know y'all music, y'all would know hits isn't specifically like it came directly from them. Hits is they've had a hand in something else production wise. And I'm telling y'all, JD has been doing it. And now what? What y'all gonna say? Oh, all he had was Bow Wow. He had the Brat. That's it? What y'all gonna say? Oh, Diddy had, and you gonna list the group of artists he had fucked over? Y'all gonna list that? That's cool. Yeah, of course they had hits.
They're not ready for this, bro. They're not ready for this.
I'm going JD. Go ahead.
I'm going JD.
All right.
I'm going JD. We're talking about complete body of work. Right. I'm going JD. Now, we're looking at two musicians, producers, people in the industry that have been in the game pretty much the same amount of time.
Facts.
Diddy started right around 1990, 91. I think, if I'm not mistaken, JD started like 92, 93, like right in that range. So they've been in the game the same amount of time. You said it already. What you going to do? Name off all the people that Diddy brought on and flopped? Because JD has a track record of people having somewhat longevity.
Right.
He came out the gate, crisscross, jump. Like out the gate.
Right.
Crisscross jump.
He did have crisscross out the jump.
Yes.
You are right.
He came out the gate, crisscross jump. Went over, escaped, just kicking it. Like these are the stuff that JD has produced. These are songs that you listen to in 2023. Maybe not jump. I mean, nobody really putting that on, but shut up, Siri. Just kicking it, Funktified by the Brat. Like you could just roll right through this shit. I'm looking at his list right now. The Boy Is Mine by Monica and Brandy. Like, you can just run through this. A bunch of Usher shit. A bunch of Usher shit.
They look. You right. They
like,
not
you
gonna
can just
want,
you
they
can
not
run
gonna
through
want
it.
to talk about it.
Not to even mention that Confessions was his Confessions. It wasn't even fucking Usher's Confessions. I didn't find that out till this year.
And there it is. That's it right there. Usher wrote a whole album about fucking JD, bro. Not
About
fucking
Jermaine
JD, but
Dupri.
it was about JD.
Yes, please. No, not about fucking
I'm sorry.
JD.
Pause.
No.
But yeah, that album was about this nigga, and everyone thought it was about him.
It's like crazy.
Chris Brown's still watching him though. Sorry.
I mean, yeah.
But
Chris
yeah,
Brown's
bro. Yeah, look. They not gonna want to have that discussion, and I feel like humbly JD has not been saying anything because he knows.
Yeah,
he knows, man.
You take out
the
Biggie.
whole world sleeping. They sleeping on JD. They're like, oh, he ain't fucking with Diddy.
Yeah.
And then, bro, he gonna hit them hits, and y'all gonna be like, oh shit.
But I'm saying you take out Biggie, you take out Mary, and you take out Biggie, you take out Mary. What does he really have? He had the Locks for a little bit, but they weren't even good when they were under Bad Boy.
Facts.
Like, all right, Mace
Facts.
had his mini little run, but other than Biggie and Mary, Diddy ain't do much.
And then he had the list.
Then he had the list of these 1 year people.
1 year contracts. You're gonna get your money in your 1 year, but what you gonna do after that 1 year?
Then he had the list. And I mean, that list was a pretty funny list. But he had
Rolodex.
the list.
He had the list.
Rolodex
Roll that
of
bitch
people
that did what they did, and I don't even think he kept anybody.
No.
King Lowe's, MGK, Red Cafe,
Keep
all the
going.
groups. I can't name them all.
Day
but fucking
26.
Day 26.
Danity Kane.
Day 5 with the was it Day 5? The
I
one with
don't
the
know.
5 brothers, the 5 boys.
Not Day 5, but them, the 5 boys. I can't remember their
He had
name.
them,
Uh,
and then
the band.
and then what's his retarded ass name? French Montana.
Yep. French
The
Montana,
band.
the band.
The two girls that he Dirty Money that he
Yes.
had with himself.
Yes, Diddy and Dirty Money.
Come on, bro. And then all these artists I just named, the fuck are they doing right now?
Nothing.
Not a fucking
Nothing.
thing, bro. Maybe French
Nothing.
is still doing it, but who's listening to French Montana?
Occasionally, French Montana will give you that one song, especially somewhere around the summertime.
No.
That's
No.
going to be like, all right,
He is
this
in the
is a little-
same
it's a little
category
bop.
as G-Eazy. The minute I hear, that shit is turned off. Fuck. No.
Yo, Jay has a real gripe with G-Eazy, bro. He has.
I don't
a
like G-Eazy.
Real
I
gripe
don't.
with G-Eazy.
All right, I'm very picky with my white rappers. I only like 1.5. Well, let me take that back. I now like officially 2 white rappers, okay? 1, Eminem. Everyone knows that, all right? My half is Logic.
Yep.
I like Logic, but I'm starting to hate Logic right now. He's getting very comfortable saying
there you
nigga.
go.
He's
There-
getting very comfortable saying nigga. All right. I get it. His dad is black. Whatever. Nigga, you visibly look white. And you just dropping nigga. Your wife is white. Your brand new baby is white. Your newer baby that's being cooked up is gonna come out white. And you just dropping nigga. And then he's dropping nigga on songs
Yeah,
and
he's
videos.
dropping them out there, just floating out.
And he
in
dropped
bombs.
that, bro. He dropped that video and song in Black History Month last month, bro.
Yeah, it was very disrespectful.
Saying nigga.
Like almost as bad as Mac McClung winning the dunk contest. Oops.
Different segment. We, as African Americans, we needed that to happen. Different segment. And my other one that I'm starting to like now is Jack Harlow. I don't know why. I like
All right.
Jack. Jack is growing on me.
For me, I need to see growth with Jack Harlow.
His performance sucks.
His performance is
His
terrible.
His cadence sucks. It's very lazy.
Yep.
Like it's lazy. There's really no switch ups as far as like flow or anything like that. I don't like the fact, and I blame him. I don't like the fact that now these artists are sampling old school music to be the hook because they're not creative enough
to come
make
up
a
with their own
fucking
hook. To
So
come
you
up with your
sample
own
a
hook.
song for the hook. Like YG. Everybody know that's my nigga all the way, right? But Toxic, he didn't have to rap at all.
Nope.
Because the sampled beat enough.
Was enough.
That was it.
It was more than enough
And
for
he
me.
didn't even do a hook because Mary's classic sampled hook was enough. That's all we needed.
That's all
the
we needed.
fucking rapping honestly didn't even fit the goddamn song.
Nope.
But nobody cared.
No.
Because the sample is a fucking classic. So now, what is everybody doing? Fucking sampling.
Yep.
And I don't know what changed because back then, you had to go through a lot to get a sample cleared. Niggas was going years before that shit got cleared. Now, it's nothing. The fucking New York drill rappers are
Yeah.
sampling fucking classics. What was that shit I heard on TikTok? Something, put a thumb in her butt. Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
What?
Yep.
Look, maybe another podcast, maybe another segment.
It's
but
another segment. Yeah, we're
that
gonna
drill
say
rapping, that shit can go.
It's
Get
gonna
that the
stay.
fuck out of here.
It's gonna stay, bro. We're gonna table that one. Let's save that one because that's a segment in its own.
Trash.
That's a segment in its own.
That was our game, y'all. Get with this or that. Of course, we down. All right, so I'll let y'all know off rip. We left off Gucci and Jeezy. That's pretty typical. We left off Drake and Wayne. Pretty typical. We left off 50 and Ja. That's a here or there. I think that would have been a good one. And we left off Switz and Tim because we've already seen it.
We've seen it.
And
we've
even
had
the
that.
verses, I don't even think there was a winner because
No.
these niggas went back to back, like back and forth of just
Again.
hits. I didn't hear not one bad song. So
Again, that was the first verses and was probably the best verses we will ever see
facts.
until they give us one of the
Chris
ones
or
we just
Usher
went
or
over
Diddy and
today.
JD.
Yeah.
If they don't, we getting Diddy and JD. I just don't understand why they said like why they scheduled it out. I don't get that shit.
I
They
don't
confirmed
either.
it. It's happening. It's just we gotta wait, and because they said they're gonna do it in like a stadium, and it's gonna be like
Okay,
a
so they're about to make
concert.
it a big ass
They're gonna make it a
production.
big thing.
I mean,
And-
I can see that from Diddy. Why not make money off of it?
But why?
Why? But why not?
But why?
Why not, bro? Why not?
Because the world is going to see what everyone has been saying. He's a weirdo who don't have much hits. I mean, he got hits, but we comparing you to JD now.
Yeah.
So, anywho, I hope y'all liked it. Well, I think what we'll do next time is we'll come up with like 4 solid picks. That way we can really dissect and we can really debate it. And then on top of that, now that we're doing the Zoom feature, we can invite callers.
Absolutely. Hey.
You can call in.
Bring 'em
you
in.
know, call your little, whatever, drop your 2 cents, let us know. Just keep in mind, this is a podcast. All right? I'm not saying we are professionals, but as you can see, we are really investing and we're trying to get there. So just be mindful. Please don't call us if you're like downtown with traffic going on or somebody in the background throwing up gang signs and screaming. It's just come on, bro. Podcasting. So I think we'll do 4 solid picks. We'll open up the room to see what they say, drop the comments or whatever they want to do, and then we could really start debating that. Because I promise you, New York drill music will be on the next one.
Yeah.
New York drill or go-go.
Ooh.
And I don't even know if that's a fair pick because us being up north, you know where we're going.
Save it.
So let's get into these side topics. I'm gonna ask you this first one because everyone feels a certain type of way until his music plays. And when his music plays, y'all don't have that same energy. So I'm going to ask y'all, and I'm going to ask Darren. Y'all going to see the video? Y'all going to hear the audio? Let me ask you. Is Robert Kelly, all right, y'all know him as the Pied Piper, R. Kelly, is his music canceled?
No.
Him as a human being? Yeah, he's fucking out of here. But musically, is he canceled? Are y'all that triggered by what he's done to the point where you cannot listen to Step in the Name of Love?
Nope. I'm not canceling his music, bro. Him as an individual, as a person, as a human being, which he shouldn't even get that designation anymore.
Right.
He is canceled.
Which he's rotting. He's going to rot there because they're still adding 20-year sentences to a
So
nigga
his
that's already got damn near
lifetime
life.
sentence.
Like, fuck are y'all doing? The nigga
So,
is going to die in prison and you're still tacking on sentences. We get it.
Yeah. Just in case, he happens to be resurrected and shit, he can go back in there and die again. However that works.
They got this nigga in a mask made of fucking bed sheets singing Step in the Name of Love. And if he don't sing, they gonna whoop his ass.
So him, he's canceled. His music though, I can't cancel his music.
Cannot.
And now there are certain songs that I went back and I was like, oh, this is a little sketchy. But
Yeah. The incriminating songs, the obvious.
Obvious ones.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not canceling this music, bro. There's nothing like having a nice family get together, cook out in the summer. You throw on Step in the Name of Love. You got the elders, the elf folks out there doing their thing.
Turn that shit off. I guarantee
no one is saying
that.
it, bro.
They're gonna say
no one is saying it.
Let it ride.
Now,
Exactly, bro.
When it comes down to Mr. Nasty Time, I'm not going to throw on Bump and Grind because just in my head, it's just that shit's just fucking questionable to me now because I do see something wrong with the little Bump and Grind when you're doing it with people that are like fucking 13.
Yeah, he said he didn't see nothing wrong. And it sounded great until all this came out and we realized that shit was all the way the fuck wrong.
All the way wrong. Nigga,
and
you
at
been
the time,
wrong.
when he came out with that, was he married to Aaliyah?
I think it was right around that same time.
And that's what I'm saying. And Aaliyah was definitely underage.
And he wrote Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
Again, Horrible.
Horrible
decision
But when we're
making.
listening to it back then, I was like, shit.
Nobody. I mean, we're young. Well, we were super young,
Hell
but
yeah.
we're not dissecting lyrics now. Well, back
Right.
then we
Back then we
wasn't
weren't.
we
We
wasn't
weren't.
dissecting that. That shit
We
just
weren't.
it was a hit.
Yeah.
It was a hit, and now that we're older, now that shit is out there, now when I hear it, I'm like, nah, this is fucking wrong.
It's wrong.
It's
It's
all
wrong.
the way to fuck wrong. And I'm sorry, Aaliyah. It was a good song, but that shit was fucking wrong.
It's wrong.
And the
was
fact
wrong.
that he wrote that shit, fucking wrong.
Yeah.
And it's his fault that we don't have much of her music on streaming platforms right now.
to this day.
It's his fucking fault.
to this
It's
day.
Timbaland's fucking fault. It's not really her parents, because her parents are like, look, we don't want it out there.
Mhm.
But they gave us it's on there now, but it's like certain. I think they only
Yeah.
gave us like one album. They put most of her videos on there.
Yeah, I didn't think we got more than 2 albums on Apple Music.
I'm gonna look it up. Let me look it up. Let me see.
We've got 1, 2. Literally, we have 2 albums on Apple
So
Music.
they gave us her first 2.
1 in a Million and
then-
Aaliyah.
Yeah. They didn't even give us all her like songs that weren't on the album.
Oh no, hold on. We got the rest of them. We got AJ Nothing But a Number, 1 in a Million, Aaliyah, I Care for You, and Ultimate.
Wait, yeah. When did they add these?
We got all of them. They were not up here
No, they
a
weren't.
couple months ago. Good job, Apple. I
Last time I
appreciate
checked,
y'all.
it was just the 2 albums.
Yeah.
And even the second album, they spaced out like a good distance after the first one.
Yeah, okay. I'll take it.
Second one had Rock the Boat. Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it, Apple. My
When
bad.
did they add this?
My bad. I didn't mean to discredit y'all like that. Shit.
Either way, I'm sorry. Wrong, Robert.
You're wrong. You're wrong. I will be
Our
playing Step in the
next-
Name of Love, though.
At all times, any place, don't give a fuck. I'm two-stepping. You can't. You cannot erase that song, bro.
No.
That song is literally up there with your in the clubs that like don't matter where it don't like it's your birthday. You're gonna
Yeah.
hear it in the club.
Yeah.
Don't matter where, like in a house, in a club, in a lounge. You say it's your birthday, you're gonna hear that.
On a boat.
Step
it don't
in the name
matter.
of love. You go to a wedding, like
Yep.
anything of that nature, a cookout, you are going to hear it, bro.
You're gonna hear it.
That's
You're gonna
that's
hear it.
up there. So
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all feel. I'm pretty sure I'll get DMs and text messages of the complete opposite of what me and my man just said.
Hey, let them flood in, man. I'm cool with it. I can debate this one all day.
As long as y'all understand, we said music. All right, we are not backing him as a person.
No,
I
I can't.
even started that. I said he's out of here. He's fucking out of there.
I
But
can't back him
I
as a person.
just cannot erase majority. Let me say majority.
Majority of what he's given us
I can't.
musically.
I cannot do
can't.
it, bro. I can't. I'm not even gonna bring up the song he did with fucking Ron Isley.
It was
Y'all
like we can't even
canceling
bring up
that?
the In the Closet series. Like Jesus, that had a chokehold on everybody for a
Everyone
brick.
was tuned into that shit.
Y'all were waiting for the next part.
I don't know. It got weird after like
I mean,
chapter
yeah,
6.
I don't even know if I made it that far.
After the midget got involved, I think that's when I tuned out.
There's
I
a
was like,
midget?
why? Yeah, bro. There's a fucking midget
fuck.
involved,
Yeah,
bro.
see, you know I'm way off then. I didn't know there was a fucking midget.
Yo, when the midget came out, I'm like, all right, Robert, you fuck it up a little bit right now. I don't really want to talk about this Gunner and 6ix9ine one.
No, let's scratch that. Now, what we
No.
are going to talk about though is
Get into it.
these extremely but weirdly entertaining
Very
Two-
weirdly.
fucking weirdos that apparently everyone is loving watching their life unfold with all of their messy toxicness.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the lovely Krishan and Blueface.
I don't
Now,
like it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have never heard or seen anything about these two outside of random posts on social media until one day. My wife had this random ass show playing on my TV. And I was like, who are these things? Oh, that's Krishan and Blueface. The 10 minutes of that episode I watched showed me the amount of toxicity I needed to see.
Fact.
These niggas are toxic.
It's crazy because we all thought it was just Blueface. We thought he was ruining that girl. To come find out, it's her too.
It's her too.
These niggas are literally the new era.
Fucking here.
What's that fucking Stevie J and Jocelyn.
Son,
they are the brand new era.
Literally,
of that.
These niggas are like right here with the shit.
Like that girl, and she from Baltimore. She just as fucking crazy as this nigga from LA.
Thank you.
But here's my point. Here's why I wanted to talk about this. Y'all crucified my man CB. All right, killed him for what he did to Rihanna. I'm not backing what he did, but I'm just saying we didn't even witness nothing that happened. We don't really know the full story of what happened. We just saw the picture of the fucking aftermath. And y'all fucking crucified this man till this day. Till this day, y'all still leaning into him. This nigga can't even do a song with a girl without y'all be like, but he beats girls. But y'all watch this nigga beat the fuck out this girl.
Literally.
She don't have a fucking tooth in her mouth. A whole fucking tooth is gone. Not from him, but the fucking tooth is gone. Y'all watch this girl hit this nigga with a bottle. Y'all don't watch this man knock her daddy out. And y'all are okay with it.
Yeah,
please,
y'all are
make
perfectly
it make
fine
sense.
with this shit.
What is the difference?
That shit is weird to me. That shit is weird to me. We have nothing, like you said, we have nothing about the Breezy Rihanna situation outside of what we heard. And then his little segment, well, their segments, quote unquote, that they've had separately explaining the situation.
Yeah.
But we visually have watched this shit happen between these two. And niggas are like tuned in like it's primetime TV.
Facts. My thing is,
y'all don't see the problem here?
Like, it's like they pick and choose. Like, I guess because they don't really like, what's his name? Blueface. Compared to Chris Brown. You see what I'm saying?
It shouldn't be that way. That's that double standard shit. Everybody gets his it's okay when it's like, no. It's not. Hold it to the same regard. I mean, y'all want to do that shit with men and women. Hold this shit to the same regard. It doesn't matter that Blueface ain't Chris Brown.
That's the thing. Women get beat every day. And like swept under the table. But Blueface is beating this woman who's debatable pregnant. We don't even know if that's even legit. On TV for y'all. On a regular. And nothing has happened.
On a regular.
Granted, Blueface ain't Chris Brown. He ain't like nowhere near that nigga level. And I think that's what it is.
Krishan ain't
that
Rihanna.
Nigga's a low life.
Yeah.
No, facts.
And Krishan ain't Rihanna. But still.
Everyone went from telling Krishan to get out the situation to, damn, like y'all need to just stay together because y'all are perfect.
Yeah, fucking perfect for each other. You guys are. It's bad. It's toxic. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't even watch that shit.
Yeah, I can't sit around and watch it.
I unfollowed her. I was following her, but I got tired of seeing this fuck nigga and shit that they're clearly doing for that reality show. Because remember,
so bad.
They got married. That was for the shit. That was for a music video. Then she announced she announced she was pregnant. That is till this day is debatable because this girl is still fighting. She's still smoking and drinking. So it's like, is it just for TV? And if it is for TV, why is this not an issue? We just lying. We saying what we can for ratings.
Because everybody's tuned in because it's entertaining to them. I don't understand how watching these two beat up on each other is considered entertaining. Where is the Me Too movement? Where is the everybody else out here who had that whole feeling? Oh well, Chris Brown and this, Chris Brown that, and he shouldn't be putting his hands on a woman. Where are you guys now? This one is happening. Visually, you're watching.
It's cool because she's fighting back. That's what it is.
That's what
she's
it is.
Fighting back.
That's what it is.
And it's being documented. She's fighting back.
That's what it is.
She cracked the bottle over his head. Therefore, she can handle herself.
We don't
got to say nothing.
She got this. We can be quiet. We can let this one ride. No.
Come on, bro.
No. Let my man Breezy be all right. Rihanna's already forgiven him. That's all the forgiveness he needed was from her and God. Let my man
That was
Breezy
the
live.
moment we should have, not we, they should have just shut the fuck up.
That's it.
Rihanna
That's it.
has been, this is like, how long ago?
Bro, this is like
15 years ago?
Yeah. Like, let that shit
Come
go.
on, bro. Let it go.
Hey,
Especially if y'all gonna fucking condone this blueface shit.
Hey Breezy, you weren't 17 when that shit happened though. You fucked up with that one. You should probably like go ahead and recount how long ago that was. You were definitely like in your early 20s.
Nah, see you dry snitching. You try to get that man a case. He know what he said, and he said it for a reason. I bet you his publicist and, hey man, we don't care what you say. You just make sure you say you was 17.
You was 17,
when it happened.
nigga. You was 17 when it happened.
Man, look, that nigga easily was like 21.
Bruh.
Probably like right on the line, 21.
Right on the cusp. Right on the cusp of 21.
He better be lucky he got away with just community service.
Yeah.
The nigga still might be in there right now thanks to y'all. Let me see
All
what
right.
we got. Sports, yeah. Look, sports segment. I'm gonna always leave that up to you. I always leave that up to the co-host. Let's see what you got here. I added that last one. I added 2 of them.
Yes.
But go ahead. I'm gonna let you run with it. I'm gonna ride the sidelines on this one. Big pause.
So-
What you got?
So what we're gonna do here? I'm gonna save the best one for last because
All
we're definitely saving that one for last. Let's start out with something that it kind of grinds my gears, and it's been grinding my gears for a little while. And it's good to hear somebody in the league step up and say something about it. I don't know if everybody remembers. All-Star Weekend was about 2 weeks ago. You know, back when Mac McClung won the dunk contest in February against 4 other black guys.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards publicly came out and stated in a press conference prior to, I think it was the day before the All-Star game, that he's not a fan of this load management shit that's happening around the league.
Facts.
And I don't personally like it either. And his reasoning behind it is my reasoning, and also something that I heard Kobe say before as well. You're a NBA player. Now, I'm not even gonna say a superstar. You're an NBA player. Now, majority of these ones that are getting load management are all-stars and superstars. But you're an NBA player. You get to play this game of basketball as your career. You get paid to do this. You get to wake up and play ball every day. This is your life. You go out to cities across the nation, sometimes even overseas, to play this game. You take a day off that is without being injured. Let me throw that out there. Without being injured. That's what it was. That is an opportunity that some young person or some person, period, did not get to see their favorite player.
Yeah. You remember back then, because remember the infamous Popovich. He was infamous for sitting down Timmy, Ginobili, and Parker. No injury, just sat him down.
Yep.
Made up injuries. And he was getting fined for that shit.
Yep.
Him, Timmy, all of them. Because back then, nobody was sitting out like that. Unless they was... Bro, you had to, like, Sean Livingston your fucking leg.
I mean, come on, bro. We've seen AI play through numerous injuries. Kobe played a whole season.
Kobe would break a finger and fix the finger in the same game and go back out
ligament
there.
in his shooting hand.
But now, bro, come on, bro. Niggas are just sitting. Ain't nothing wrong with them.
I understand, again, from an injuries perspective. I'm going to keep throwing out the word injury. I understand it from an injuries perspective because you are your brand. So I get it. You're hurt, don't play, but there's still an extent to that. I mean, if you got a little sore elbow on your non-shooting hand, on your non-shooting arm, you should be able to play through that. Don't damage your career over an injury. I get it. But then there's these games where you got it. Oh, Kawhi Leonard doesn't play back-to-backs. What? It's a fucking NBA player. Why are you not playing back-to-backs? Which brings me to my next point. Is this more so a player issue, an organization issue, or a coaching issue? I don't know where the actual blame is to lie here.
I'm gonna tell you.
Go
This
ahead.
is coaching.
It's coaching.
This is a coaching issue. I'm gonna tell you exactly just like this. Best analogy I can think of. JJ don't want to go to school today because he's sick. Me as a parent, do I believe him? Or do I go take him to get checked out and see if he's really sick?
Gotcha.
If you're sick, you have to show me you sick. If I don't feel like going to work, hey boss, I don't feel like going to work. I'm gonna need like 3 to 4 days off. Bad stomach flu. Oh, all right, well, when you come back,
Bring that doctor's note.
bring that doctor's note. Same example. If you niggas is hurt, you niggas is NBA players. Y'all niggas got top money, top insurance. You're in the fucking front line of everything.
Round the
You don't
clock
feel like playing?
trainers.
You don't feel like playing? The fuck is that? Nigga,
Yeah.
this is literally your fucking career.
This is your career.
You
This
are
is the
paid
path you chose.
to play basketball. That's it. Just fucking play. And then y'all do it on the worst. Y'all niggas sat out before fucking All-Star Weekend?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you not in the All-Star Weekend?
Because you're not in All-Star Weekend. It's just like I want to say that some of the
Soft.
I'm gonna say a lot of the blame goes on the coachings, and I think some of it goes on, especially with these teams that have aspirations of winning a title. Like I keep having to use the Clippers because they are blatantly just doing this shit. Like the Clippers, the organization is like, hey, sit these guys out, let them play just to make sure that they, stay conditioned and at game speed, because we know nobody really practices anymore like that. I mean, practice, this is what we're talking about here.
Facts.
So let them play a game or two, have them sit out, so on and so forth, so that come playoff time, we're good. Now, I'm saying that for the Clippers because history goes to show they've got 2 players on their team that are probably the best two-way players in the league. They play offense, they play defense. You literally cannot double team one or the other because they can go off for 40 anytime. But they also are the most injury-prone players in the league.
Facts.
I mean,
Facts.
Kawhi just now got through Toronto may have been his first full season in a while.
And you saw what he did.
Yeah, and he brought them a championship.
You saw what he did.
He brought them a championship. So I get it. PG ain't really been the same since the leg injury from the Olympics year when they were practicing in the Olympics.
Big
He
facts.
ain't really been the same since then. So I understand. All right, cool. Let's take it a little easier on these guys. PG has been playing way more than Kawhi this year, which is a good sign. But he's also like 3 years
he's
younger.
He's legit the only reason why the Clippers are even still like in the top 10. It's literally just him. He's the only one that's still really like hooping.
So with them sitting out, I mean, I understand that point, but to me, it still just pisses me off. It's just like, hey guys, play the game. I don't care if you're only out there for 8 of the 60 minutes. Just go out there and play the game. Play the game. You could be making somebody's day or making somebody's life because they came here just to see you and you stepped on the court.
Old boy made a very good point. I forgot who said that shit. But he said, what if the game that person paid for, he might not even have no money, and he saved the money to come see you, and the game he came to come see, your ass ain't even there.
Mm-hmm.
Or you sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% agree. Because people don't have money like that, bro.
No, and these NBA games, these sport games, period, NBA, NFL, they're not cheap. These ticket prices are ridiculous, bro. It's
Tickets
not
used to be like $30, bro.
It's not no dropping 60 and you sitting in a decent location, man. You drop 60 right now, you better bring your binoculars with you.
Boy, you
that shit,
way up there, bro.
60 might get you standing room only.
And you better hope the stadium got the goddamn jumbo TV in the middle, because you ain't gonna see nothing. Hell, they give them seats away for free.
Yeah.
Especially in DC.
Yeah.
They save that entire top row just for college kids, bro.
Yep. And they be just handing them tickets out.
They don't give a fuck. And them college kids don't give a fuck because they know they just getting out the house. They said it's a parade inside my city, yeah.
Oh, perfect segue, because that's where we're going next. I wanted to save this one for last, but I can't. It's too hot of a topic. It's too hot of a topic.
Facts.
Man, what is going on with your man Demetrius? For those of y'all who do not know, that is Ja Morant. What is going on with this guy, man? So let's
He
catch
wanna be in the
everybody up.
streets.
Let's catch him up. A couple months ago, Ja came out. He's good in the West. That's what he said. As far as it came down to the NBA competition. Well, we're taking this thing off the court because this ain't got nothing to do with what was done on the court. On the court, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, Ja was doing his thing. He has shown me some changes in his game this year. He developed a jump shot that has to be guarded at this point, and without a shadow of a doubt, he's probably one of the best finishers in the league next to Kyrie. I'm giving the edge to Kyrie because Kyrie don't have to dunk on you and he can still get the fucking ball in the basket.
He's a guard, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that. He is a fucking guard doing this.
Yeah.
Guards ain't yamming on niggas like that, bro. It's been a minute, and he's a thin guard, all right? He ain't no fucking like 250 plus pound guard, bro.
Yeah,
He
he's
is a
no Anthony
lightweight
Edwards.
guard. He is yamming, and for what reason, I have no idea why, bro. I have no idea why he. What is he getting out of this?
So people have seen this over the past, couple of months. It's actually been about a year. Ja has been out here living a little differently.
Facts.
He's been, on the Twitter throwing out some questionable tweets. This is not the first time. We've seen this for years. Shout out to my man John Wall. You should still be here in the city, my boy. He on the court. He's throwing up
facts
signs with his fingers. I'm not going to say that they're gang affiliated, but
they are.
You take them for what you want to take them with.
They are big Sue Whoop. They are.
But he's been doing stuff like that. Now, this is something that you really don't want to see from a kid his age, with his position in the league, and then the support system that he should have around him. I mean, his
Steven
daddy's
Adams,
still
bro.
there. That's
He got
enough to
Steven Adams.
say right there. His daddy's still there.
Facts. Usher 2.0.
Yeah. So Ja decided to take it upon himself to go from Memphis all the way to LA, and then from LA to Denver, appear in a strip club after losing to the Nuggets. Let's throw that out there. They lost. After losing to the Nuggets.
Said after.
Go to a strip club and proceed to get on his IG Live, which he is perfectly okay for getting on his IG Live. He can do that all he wants to. That is his life.
Right.
Now, for what he did on his IG Live, that's what brings up the issue. He's on his IG Live. He's in the strip club. He's rapping Young Boy. I believe that was Young Boy playing in the background. He's rapping Young Boy. And then all of a sudden, Demetrius decides he wants to take out his little pew-pew.
Calling that man Demetrius.
He wants to take out his little pew-pew and wave it in the camera on Instagram Live.
Mm.
All right. Now, I've had this debate with some of my other boys, and they're just not seeing where the problem is really. So let me explain to you where I'm thinking, where I know the problem came from.
Yeah.
The problem is the fact that you are an employee of a multi-billion-dollar industry. You work for an agency known as the NBA. The company is the NBA.
The
You are
Negro
now-
Basketball Association, for those who don't know that.
You are now
The
a
Negro.
representative of this organization at all times, on the court, off the court. You are representing that league. That is the deal you make when you put your name on that paper after being selected in the draft. That is the deal that you make. You are now a member of this organization at all times. No matter where you are a representation of us.
Yeah.
What he did was not a good look for the league. This has nothing to do with about his Second Amendment right to bear arms. Everybody's allowed to own a gun.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You can own a gun. I'm pretty sure every player in the league probably owns more than one gun.
Do you think it's because of his stature in the
No.
league?
I don't even think it's because of his stature. I think his stature in the league may make things a little worse.
You
But
think
I don't
if he
think
was
it's because
somebody
of his
coming off the
stature.
bench?
Nope.
Like,
I think they would have gotten. I think it would have still been the same thing. It may not be blown up in the media as much, but it would have been the same thing because when it comes down to it, the CBA has personal conduct. There are
this is
personal
true.
conduct policies that are in place for players. That was one of them.
Yeah. Facts.
So, and the reason why I led the segment by telling you all where this started and where he ended, John plays for the Grizzlies, who are based in Memphis. That means he got on a plane. If this is his gun, he got on a plane with that gun, a team chartered plane.
Yeah, let me break this down for y'all. I work at an airport, so let me tell y'all. All these artists that y'all have heard about that got caught with a gun at the airport, all right? Keep in mind, at the airport in TSA, went to jail, okay? So imagine if you were able to get through TSA with a weapon, a loaded weapon, got on the plane with the weapon, a loaded weapon, to the next destination. Fuck that he had the gun on live. That could have been anybody's gun, honestly. Fuck that he showed the gun.
Absolutely.
Who cares he showed the gun? What people are not understanding is he traveled on an aircraft, all right, with a loaded gun. Now, to those who's not familiar, they even have undercover agents now on a flight. They have a loaded gun, but let me tell you, from working at an airport, they have to fill out paperwork to even do that. And then when they do that, us as the people that work at the airport don't even know who they are. We never know who the agent on the airline is because we're not supposed to. The only person that knows it is the airport operations, which is whoever is at the tower. They know, and the gate agent that checks them in. Because when they scan their boarding pass, it's gonna pop up that they checked in a loaded weapon. But under oath, they're not supposed to, like, they can't get on the radio and be like, hey guys, there's a so-and-so agent on here. He's got a, whatever on the plane. We're not supposed to know that. So people don't understand. It's not that he had the gun in Denver. It's he got the gun to Denver.
Now, Memphis.
Now he can easily downplay it. He could be like, "Oh yeah, one of the guys here in Denver had the gun."
So, and that was
my
thing.
He can save
himself.
Thing. But if they find out that he traveled from Memphis to Denver, y'all can forget about that 50-game suspension. That nigga is doing time for that shit.
And like I said, the Grizzlies tried to do damage control with the 2-game suspension and saying he's taking time away from the team. That was damage control. Damage control didn't help.
Definitely.
Yeah,
because
damage control didn't help because the feds are involved. Colorado police is like, wait a minute, bro. They did the same thing that we just did. You came from Memphis to LA and then from LA to Denver. So that means you boarded a plane twice.
Twice, bro. That's
with
what I'm
gun.
saying. They not even looking into that. Y'all have to look at it from our point of view. We don't care he got the gun there. We want to know how the fuck he got the gun there.
How did you get the gun there? How did you get it there?
Regardless if he got it from Memphis to Denver or LA, whatever, he got the gun on one plane.
At least one.
If not two.
At least one.
So y'all have to look at it from that point of view. Y'all just looking at it at, oh, he was with some street niggas in a strip club and he showed a gun.
Hey, now
that was the 2-game suspension.
And that's the only thing that will be able to save him in this situation is if it comes back that was not his weapon and it was somebody else's.
Which it will.
And that person had already had it. Now, if it comes back that way, which it probably will come back that way.
It will.
He's still not in the clear, guys.
It's
because now he'll be good with the flight. He'll be good with the flight because if it's not his, then he technically didn't board the plane with it. Somebody that was already there at the club had it and he was just showing it. Cool. We'll go with that story. That saves you, sort of, because now you're in a public place brandishing a weapon with alcohol involved. Whether or not you were drinking or not, the video clearly shows there was alcohol in the vicinity.
Yeah.
And now you're brandishing a loaded weapon in a public place. That is also a felony. We have problems here, Ja. I just hope, for the best, you get it together, my boy. We'll be tuned into this to see how this plays out. But I personally don't think we're gonna see Ja on the court the rest of this NBA season. And that's gonna hurt the Memphis Grizzlies, who thought they were good in the West. They forgot.
They were.
KD came to the West.
KD about to run the West. KD gonna have to see he gonna have to see Denver. I think everyone is saying Phoenix and Dallas. I'm calling Phoenix and Denver.
Dallas doesn't have enough defense. At the end of the day, in a 7-game series, Kyrie and Luka can't lock up somebody
on two
up.
guards.
Yeah.
Who need the ball.
Kyrie and Luka ain't locking shit up in a 7-game series. Kyrie and Luka got lucky that Ja is now no longer in the West. Because he would have put them out.
Big facts. That would have been your 4 right there.
Yeah.
That'd have been the 4.
He would have put them out.
That would have been the 4.
Keeping it on basketball, bro. Let's just go ahead and settle this once and for all. And this is a very, very much pain point for me, but I am going to stamp it.
All right.
LeBron and his recent achievement and accolade, I think I have to stamp him as the GOAT. And it hurts, but statistically, if we're just going off of body of work, he gets it, bro. What hasn't this man done? What hasn't he done? He gets it. He leads
my GOAT.
He leads the league in scoring.
I'm not doing it. No, man.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. You see what I got behind me? You see what I got? The NBA. You see what I got behind me, man? That it's right there. It's right here. Like, there's no questions here.
Nah.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
I still can't.
But
still can't do it.
What more does this man have to do? What hasn't he done? He's broke the all-time scoring record. Who cares that it took him 20 seasons to do it? The fact that he was able to play up until last year 20 seasons of minimal injuries should say enough. Enough. He's fourth in assists right now?
Look who he's passing though, bro.
He's passing people.
Right. People that didn't play nowhere near as long as this nigga.
And I get it.
He going 20 plus years. He should be breaking all these fucking records
you are
because
absolutely
he's
right.
still doing it.
You are absolutely right.
But I'm gonna tell you, this nigga will never be the GOAT to me because this nigga had to do it with different teams. He had to leave his team numerous times. I can't. I don't care about the scoring title. I don't care about all these records he's breaking because, like I just said, the GOATs, the real GOATs, didn't play that long. They didn't play as long as LeBron is playing right now.
Yeah.
So if this nigga's going on 21, 22 seasons, he should easily be breaking these records. Now, we not talking like a fucking Steph Curry breaking the greatest shooter of all time record. That's different. This nigga really had to shoot the fucking ball to do that.
He did.
And he's still doing it in Golden State. Keep in mind, Golden State at one point had the worst record.
Yeah.
The worst record in NBA history. And what did they do after that? They won a fucking championship.
I mean,
right? Granted, they brought KD in. Cool.
They won it before KD got there. We got it.
But
you can't use that as your argument.
See what I'm saying?
Look at what Cleveland was before LeBron got there. Took them to the playoffs. First year in the league. Snubbed Melo for MVP for Rookie of the Year because it definitely should have went to Melo. Melo took his team to the playoffs in the West when the West was literally as stacked as it could have been.
Right.
The East was a cakewalk. LeBron should have taken the Cavaliers, but
Right.
yeah, you can't use the Warriors being bad and then Steph, coming in. All right, Steph's been there. Steph was there on a bad team. They didn't really get that good until
Steph came off the bench.
Steph came off the bench.
Just to throw that out there to
they
people.
had to.
I don't even think people know the real Bay Area Golden State team that went to the playoffs and did what they did.
We talking Monty Ellis, Barry Davis, Jay Rich. We talking those Warriors.
For those who don't know, Steph Curry came off the bench.
Yeah.
On that squad.
They had to make a choice between Steph Curry and Monty Ellis.
And Monte was the man at that
and Monte
in that time
was
period.
Moving.
Monte was that nigga.
He was moving.
Monte was the who you think Curry got the fucking from the fucking the wherever he be shooting that shit from way out.
Oh yeah.
Monte was doing that first.
Yeah.
Monte Ben did that, and he was doing that shit easy. So all I'm saying is, LeBron can never be the GOAT to me because of what he had to do. He couldn't beat the best teams. So he either had to make a best team or he had to join the best team to beat the best team. Y'all can say whatever you want. This new era is forever going to debate me because I'm part of the old era. I watched Jordan take on fucking Detroit, LA, all the fucking Utah, all the top teams. I watched him. And don't get it twisted. Jordan was actually losing to these teams in the regular season. All right? Keep in mind, Jordan hasn't lost a finals.
Period.
He has not lost
the finals.
So I don't see how LeBron automatically gets dubbed the GOAT for what he's done. He's gonna get it in most people's eyes because how are we skipping Kobe? Why is Kobe not being mentioned as a GOAT?
There is no reason to skip Kobe.
I will literally call Kobe a GOAT before I call LeBron a GOAT ever.
There's no reason to skip Kobe. Kobe has the body of work just as much as Mike does, except nobody gets that, final 6 for 6 finals. No one's gonna get that. No one's ever going to get that again. Mike is going to be the only person to go to 6 finals and win every time I've been there. Mike is going to be the only person to get that. So we can just throw that out there. That's never going to be accomplished ever again.
Ever
again.
6, bro. Every appearance.
Yeah, every appearance you won it. But do you give LeBron any credit for making it 8 consecutive years? Because I believe he got there 8 times straight. Yes. How hard that is to get to the championship game. No. 8 years in a row.
No.
Win or lose.
No.
8 years in a row. I've gotten to the championship game.
No. Nope. Because LeBron would have had to do that 8 times with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. He would have had to take Wally Zerbiak there 8 fucking times in order for me to be like, yeah, this nigga is the GOAT. But he didn't. He didn't. He rode with them one more time after that, and he left them. He fucking left them because Cleveland could not do it. He abandoned Mike Brown. Made Mike Brown look bad. To go to Miami. To lose the first fucking season he goes to Miami. He lost to the fucking Dirk, bro. To Dirk, JJ, and crew, bro. Remember that. Remember that. They lost sit here, bro, Dirk.
And just think about this, though, bro. 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We literally saw this nigga in the finals from 2011 to 2018.
8 appearances. How many did he win?
In those 8 appearances, he won 3.
The debate is over. What are we fucking talking about?
He made it every year. The consistency.
How many did Kobe win?
Kobe won 5.
How many appearances?
5 and 7. 5 and 7 or 5 and 8.
That still sounds better than 3 and 8. He can never be the fucking GOAT. Ever. I don't care about these titles. Titles are meant to be broken. No one's even gonna break this nigga's title. Ever. Who the fuck is gonna pass LeBron now? Nobody. But like I keep saying, he is still currently playing. Whereas players before him knew their time was up. Why keep going?
He's because he has it set in his mind that the only way he's going to kill this him and Jordan debate and comparison is if he literally just sets himself far apart from
He gonna
MJ.
have to go back to Cleveland, and he gonna have to win one more with Cleveland.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that too. I thought
then
that too.
I'll debate it. I'm not gonna give it to him. I'll debate it. He gonna have to go back.
I thought for him to kind of set this at rest, maybe he may have to go back and do it again.
He gotta finish in Cleveland
with a smaller cast, but not necessarily a bad cast.
No.
But right now,
I mean,
that ain't happening.
Well, they already have a bad cast. They just got rid of Kevin Love. So who's in Cleveland?
They got a great cast in Cleveland, man. They got my man DG. Shout out Darius Garland. I see you, boy. They got Spider. They got Evan Mobley.
Oh, you're fucking right. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell is over there. All right,
I
take that back. You're right.
Bro.
You're right. But
they got a cast.
Who are they giving up?
Now that's the problem.
Because you're gonna have to give up your whole roster to get LeBron there.
You know how LeBron does, bro.
And you're going to have to super clear space because LeBron ain't going back to Cleveland unless Bronny Jr. is going to Cleveland.
Unless Bronny.
So you're going to have to get rid of the bench and build around Mitchell.
Yep.
I wouldn't get rid of Mitchell. Mitchell is probably the best thing to happen to Cleveland in a minute.
Yeah, in a minute.
And this would be fire if Bron goes back to Cleveland, wins one in Cleveland with his kid, and then calls it a season. Now we can go to the barbershop and we can have a GOAT talk.
That's a storybook ending.
We can have a GOAT talk at that point. But
that's a storybook ending. I
No.
mean, that's almost as great as all 3 of the Antetokounmpo brothers being on the same team and getting a championship. It's not going to happen because, I mean, Donis is just fucking. He got one already, and then it was it Costa for the other young brother.
2 of the brothers got one already.
Yeah, because he got one with us. He got one with us, and then the third one who doesn't. It would be the better story outside of Bron getting one with Bronny would be all the Antetokounmpo brothers being on one team and getting a championship. That's the only other story that would surpass that one. But I doubt we ever get that because
No, we not gonna get that, bro.
And then last but not least, my boy, it's been a really dry little sports season. NBA hasn't been too entertaining. The NFL has been trash since the horrible display at the Super Bowl. We did get some little sparks yesterday with the trade deadline. With the franchise tag deadline. That was a little interesting. But the resurgence of the XFL, they actually aren't doing that bad. I can't bring myself to watch it too much. Mm-mm. The rules are different. And I think that's what makes it, that turns it off for some people. But the rules actually are not that bad. If some of these rules were taken in by the NFL, which it will not be, it will make the game a bit more interesting. Now, right now, I think there's only, 8 teams in the XFL. You got 4 in the North and 4 in the South. Shout out to the DC Defenders. We are currently 3-0, 2-0 at home on a 3-game win streak. So we lead the North. And then the South, we got the Houston Roughnecks. That is a really strange name.
It's not better than the fucking Washington Commanders.
Anything is better than the fucking Commanders. Like, why couldn't we take the goddamn DC Defenders? Why couldn't that be
DC
our
Roughnecks.
name?
Yo, DC Roughnecks would have been fire as hell, bro. Washington Roughnecks.
Washington Roughnecks, bro. Now, the Houston Roughnecks are the leaders of the South. They are 3-0. They've had the advantage of playing all three of their fucking games at home, so them hoes got lucky. But yeah, XFL, something to watch out for. They only play, I think, 10 games in the season, and then they go straight into the playoffs. It's interesting. If you guys get a chance, check out a game. Check out your team. I mean, see what they're going for. If you're from the Florida area, do not look at the Orlando Guardians. You guys fucking suck. Like, you're fucking terrible. So just tune into the DC Defenders if y'all want to see some real football. But what they do is they're kind of bridging this thing to be sort of like how the G League is for the NBA. So it's never going to run during the NBA or during the NFL season. It's always going to be in the off season. It's always going to be finished before training camp starts.
Right.
To give these players who may not have been high up on people's draft boards or didn't get that chance that they thought they got at the league, to give them a chance to showcase their talents so where they can have an opportunity to possibly make their practice squad or even get invited to a training camp and see if they can make the actual roster. You have former players like Josh Gordon. Everybody knows him, Mr. Smoke a Lot wide receiver who was doing his damn thing for a while and then got kicked out of the league. He's playing over here in the XFL. You've got former Heisman candidate quarterbacks playing out here in the XFL league. Everybody's just trying to get their shot. So the way The Rock has this thing set up, he just wants it to be an opportunity for these guys to stay conditioned, get out here, showcase their talents, and then possibly at the end of the season, get that phone call saying, hey, come show up to training camp for XYZ team and see if you can make the active roster. I think it's a good thing. They get paid a decent salary. It's not anything, super crazy, but you pay me 200-something thousand for 10 games. I'll take that money. I'm not playing an extensive season. Yeah. I'm not running the risk of getting injured by playing an 18-game NFL season, 17-game NFL season. Give me that. I'll take that. And you're still telling me at the end of the day, after I get this money, I still have a chance to make. I've increased my chances of possibly making a league. I'll take it.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true.
I'll take it.
It's like a different option for them.
Yeah, it's a different option.
It makes them look good because some of the older vets are coming out there and playing with them. So yeah, it brings spotlight to it, but like I said, man, it's just hard for me to get into that.
I don't ever think it's going to reach what we think it's going to reach from a publicity standpoint. I mean, but ask yourself, how frequently do you watch G League games?
Never.
Exactly.
Yeah, I never watched that shit, bro. So yeah. And I truly don't think anyone watches the XFL. That's just me.
Again, I turn it on because there's literally most likely nothing else on the TV at that time, and it's football. Yeah.
No, more power to them. They've been dying and rebirthing and dying and remodeling for years. Yep. So, well, more power to them. They got the money for it. So,
and maybe they're back to stay this time. Only time will tell. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the sports segment. We'll try to keep this hot, come up with a few topics every once in a while that we can talk about. Some things that are pressing. Hopefully, Ja does not make to list again. But if Demetrius is back on the list, we're talking about it.
Keep calling that man Demetrius, bro. Let's see. Well, fuck it. Let's end on a good one. Let's I don't know. This might get us a little flag. I mean,
let's go straight to it. Go straight to the main.
All right. So since COVID and the pandemic era happened, we've seen a lot of artists develop. We've seen a lot of lash tags, nail tags. We've seen a lot of podcasting, But one thing that for sure developed, and I didn't understand it, is OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
And OnlyFans is it's a platform. It's a form of social media for females, male too, I guess, but majority females that you know get naked. They do pornography on it, whatever. My thing and our ending topic of the day is: could you, male or female, date somebody that is, let me say, very active? Because I've seen people do it and it don't work, and then they just get rid of it, or they might drop something in and then whatever. Could you date somebody? Let me take it a step further. Could you marry somebody with an OnlyFans?
So let me go ahead and answer this one for you.
All right.
The only way, well, set the table for me. Am I meeting this person and they're already an
No.
OnlyFans star?
Okay. Yeah. Those are your two windows. Could you date somebody knowing when you met them or whatever, and they told you, "Hey, I got an OnlyFans"? And could you date somebody / marry somebody that started an OnlyFans?
Okay. So boom. Number one, probably couldn't date anybody that already had an established OnlyFans. All right. I mean, for me, call me old school. I don't need everybody seeing what you got.
Right.
And at that point, everybody had already saw it. Mind you,
Right.
I may not have seen it because I don't have an OnlyFans. I didn't subscribe to your OnlyFans. I didn't see it. So there's that. I probably couldn't do that one. Now, being established with a person and them deciding that they want to venture down this OnlyFans path, that right there is tough. That right there is tough. If we're dating and that's something that you decided you wanted to do, I'm probably not going to stick around in the long run for that. But if we're in my current situation where I'm already married to you and you then come to me and say, "Hey boo, hey babe, whatever the fuck nickname, whatever you want to call it, I wanna venture down this OnlyFans path. OnlyFans path. You're supposed to be supportive in this role, in this position as husband. You're supposed to be supportive. You're supposed to want to, hey, look, if you think that's, well, we got to talk this through. You got to come to me with a whole ass plan. Like, what the fuck are you doing on this OnlyFans? Where's the limitation? Where is the cutoff? If the math ain't mathing for me, we ain't doing it. I'm sorry, you ain't doing it. And then I need your reasoning as to why are you doing it? Or do we not make enough money? Are you just that fucking bored? Or I'm confused.
Right.
So you got to bring it to me. You got to bring me a business plan. You got to bring me a business plan. Don't tell me we're going to go out and buy a Chick-fil-A and you don't know even how to run this bitch. Nah, what is your business plan for this OnlyFans and how is this going to work? And then my last caveat to this whole thing is I'm going to be your motherfucking co-star. So now we getting boys and girls as your subscribers because I'm in this bitch too.
Nah. All right. So I don't think I can't do it because I think a major factor is like the age.
Okay.
There's like a lot of grown ass women that's like 30, 35 plus in OnlyFans. So therefore, how can I take you serious? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
Whereas if we I ain't gonna say 18, 19. Let's just play it safe and let's just say we like 21, 22. If we dating, whatever. I think at that point we're young. And this is if the money is like even moneying, right?
Mm-hmm.
We not talking like $500. I'm talking like fucking bad Barbie prices, like $1 million in a day, right? Now we doing that. Different story now. Now we financing. If that's what I got to sacrifice to finance and get to, you know, a bigger house or whatever, different story now. But what kills me is a lot of these is just like local women that you can see in Walmart, or you have seen in Walmart.
Or you probably went to high school with.
That part, charging these outrageous prices. You look like this for $200 on OnlyFans, but you look like this for free in Walmart.
Hello.
Right?
Hello.
And then I think it takes away the what if factor. A lot of things as men coming up with women, it's just the what if. Like, I wonder what they look like. And then you see what they look like, and it's just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's what keeps people interested in you, your value, because they don't know what you look like. But now you're showing it to everyone. So now you're not even a secret no more. You're showing it for whatever price you're paying or you're charging.
Man, have you seen some of them prices? Them shits be outrageous. It should be like $99 for a 6-month subscription.
Right. And that's cool because that's what they're charging. Here's my thing. If you're charging that, are you getting that? Are the residuals adding up?
Okay.
If you're charging $100, right, for a 6-month subscription, that means you're getting the money. But my thing is, are you really getting subscriptions? Are you really getting subscribers to make the money pile up?
To make it pile up.
You see what I'm saying? So it's different if it's like a Rihanna, Beyonce OnlyFans.
Right.
Completely different versus the fucking girl from around the fucking way in Walmart doing the OnlyFans. So to answer that question, no, I can't do it. Me being a family man now, I don't want no one messaging me. I don't want my family like, yo, I didn't know so-and-so was on OnlyFans. You okay with that? I don't want that.
Hey,
And
bro,
then
I
on
saw a
top of
clip of
that-
your girl on Instagram. She was promoting her OnlyFans. I
Bro.
didn't even know.
And then a lot of these women is moms.
Oh, yeah, they definitely moms. Most of them are moms.
They moms, bro. So now the kids eventually gotta hear, yo, my dad fucking saw your mom on OnlyFans butt naked. And he showed me. So now I know what
Bro,
your
I
mom
could-
look like.
You just set that in. I could only imagine if that were happening in my current household situation. But there's a whole 16-year-old in here. Imagine what that nigga would have to hear if he rolled into school one day.
Bro,
son.
he gotta go to
What?
he gotta go to school with the Rick Owens on to hear about his mom.
Hey, yo.
And we talking high school.
High
So you know it
school.
ain't just one person.
Oh, yeah, you know
The
that
whole
shit
fucking
floated.
school knows.
Shit, at that point, the whole county may know. It's only 3 high schools out this bitch.
So now you have to watch what you say because if you say the wrong thing,
Somebody
instantly you
frying
getting a
your
mama
ass.
joke.
Yep.
You getting, well, your mama is fucking butt naked on OnlyFans. You don't have no comeback for that, bro.
At all. We got to
And
square up at that point.
even if you come back with a comeback, you look bad,
Nah,
bro.
bro, we just got to shoot the fives. Come on,
You
we
trying to
got to
defend
go for
your
it.
naked mama on OnlyFans. It ain't nothing you can say.
We just got to shoot
So
the fives
no.
at that point, bro. We got to shoot
I
the
can't.
fives.
If y'all are in it for the content and like y'all are cool with that, and like you said, you're the co-star. It's just y'all, and this is what y'all doing. More fucking power to y'all. But I guarantee nobody with a family, with a reputation, they're not doing that. They're not doing that.
Nah, I can't see that shit show up in my background check.
Like I said,
Like,
if the
right
residuals
here.
are not residuing, bro, if the money is not moneying, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I mean, I
Fuck
quit
are
my
y'all
job for $2 million.
doing? Like OnlyFans, like you just said, OnlyFans has to be so much to where I don't have to work no more.
Yeah. I quit my job for $2 million. Go ahead.
All I gotta do is do a flick with my girl, and I'm pulling in
and
$500,000.
bruh,
Easy decision.
yeah.
Easy decision, and I'll deal with whoever I got to deal with when that time comes.
Oh yeah. At that point, don't get me wrong. There's nothing that anybody can say to me that would bother me anyway. I don't give a fuck what you guys think about how I do anything in my life. But you have to, in somewhere deep down, you still have to compartmentalize what's happening. If I'm making the money that I feel is adequate for what we're doing, I don't give a fuck. Here's my 2 weeks notice. You take that. Boom. You telling me all I gotta go is put on a little, 8 to 10 minute show real quick, post this bitch, and then y'all good for another week. And I made 500,000
Come on,
off
bro.
of that.
Easy decision.
That's an easy decision. I'm out
Oh,
of
what
here.
you about to do? Oh, I'm finna make a flick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upload it. It's gonna
Yeah.
residual. And then we finna go to like Dubai.
Exactly.
And then go do a flick over there.
And do a flick over there, save that, and then we're gonna
Come
post that in
on,
about
bro.
6 days.
That's exactly why I say that shit only really works for people under 30.
Yeah.
25 maybe. But
Yeah.
anyone 30 and older, you look fucking crazy.
Yep.
Butt naked. For some random ass people. And you a mom. You doing OnlyFans in one room, your kid in the next room.
Yep.
Knocking at the door. Mom, meatloaf. You naked. Hell nah.
I can't see it. I can't
Couldn't
see
do it. More power to y'all. So this was our very first, and trust me, we have been, I can't even say really planning, because we've actually had these notes for like probably a year or more.
For about a year.
It's been sitting, and then we just recently started like chiming in. Our work schedules was always different, so it was kind of hard to pick a day to really do this, but we just wanted to see how it go. Like I said, we're investing. The quality's getting there. We're gonna find out what the audio is gonna sound like after this.
Definitely.
And like I said, we're just trying new things, because we're gonna be on Apple, we're gonna be on Spotify. I just found out I think we're gonna be on Google by default, because they got podcasts, so it might go there too. And then now we're doing the visuals for YouTube.
Yep. So we'll get these together. We'll post them on YouTube. We'll probably do a couple snippets and clips and throw them on, TikTok and Instagram here and there. For those of you all who don't know, I reluctantly got rid of my social media. So you won't get any social media tags from me saying follow me on here or there, because I don't have those. I'll be back soon though. Trust me, I'll be back. I'm working on it.
You ain't missing nothing.
Trust me, I know. I ain't missing a goddamn thing.
It ain't nothing but a bunch of TikTok dances. Krishan toothless ass. ain't nothing out there for real. But yeah, man, y'all tap in. This is Up North Talk Podcast. I'm your boy Jay Harvin.
It's your boy D Banks.
And we will catch you on the next one. On Mothers, we out.
See ya.